suit up with me and my demons. I want the lifestyle, courtside, front row got bitches like I wanna meet them. I had two bad things coming up to me, they tryna talk, but having a threesome, niggas be hating, let's give.
Welcome to another episode of Shoot the Ish. I know it's been like 3 weeks, but I know y'all see Pluto back from Africa. I was gonna have a special effects where I was gonna but, no, I don't want to do that. Or I had a little African animals in the background, but you know, what's going on, man?
Hey, Vintage Pluto is back. Came from the motherland. Had a great time. Happy to be back.
How was the trip, man?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's always better and better. I was able to go out there with my brothers and a couple of his co-workers and friends and whatnot. We were able to go to the college, the Mwangi Foundation, met the staff, met the different teachers and directors. We met the students, had conversations with them. We was able to give, a scholarship to all the top, the top students from each program. One program was, plumbing's the program. They had culinary arts, whatever the case may be. But we gave a scholarship that we all, funded for them for academic excellence.
So you being positive when you come back?
Oh, of course. I mean,
I want to talk that ignorant shit, man. You gotta say.
You asked me about the trip.
I thought you was gonna tell me some good stuff, like
what?
Good stuff.
Oh, animals. We seen the animals. Was it the Masai Mara?
Did the animal get killed while you was on the trip?
Of course.
I want to hear about you kicking knowledge. I don't want to hear about the knowledge shit.
What? But I damn near slept half the shit because I done seen the animal get killed my whole life. I am African. This is like my 10th time looking. It's really for Willie and his friends. You know what I mean?
Yo.
It wasn't for me. Yo. But yeah, they had lions. They caught a cheetah eating some kind of antelope or whatever the case may be, and they caught a lion and a herd going in.
What the Kenyan women
on the buffalo?
Like?
Oh, that's another story. Beautiful, the finest, kindest people in the world. And the crazy thing is, everybody got a wagon. Everybody skinny, fat, tall, short, dark, light, Indian mixed, white mixed, Arabic mixed, don't matter. Everybody has a wagon.
Had a wagon.
You got to distinguish them by their face. That's where the levels is, their face. The wagon is given. 0 BBLs. That ain't come out in Kenya yet.
Oh, BBLs? I mean, well, that wouldn't make sense for BBLs to come in Kenya.
Yeah, I mean, why? Everything they eat is organic. Only place in the world where organic food is cheaper than fast food. And it's vice versa in America.
But, wait. Look, everybody. We're going to bring a topic that we probably talked about before. But I heard, like, when you went to Kenya, you was introduced to something when you went
out there. You mean the person?
No, not the person.
Oh.
I heard it was a site you was on.
Oh. All right, so I'm not all that with the dating apps as y'all initially known.
Yeah.
I tried in the beginning.
Did we have that session? Mitch's quest for love.
Was horrible.
We deaded that.
We deaded that. I mean, the things I was looking, I'm like, nah, man, it's not for me, man. You feel me? This is it gives me more frustration in life than happiness or even expectations in the toilet. Nah. So the whole Facebook dating and the POF and the Tinders and not for me. I'm more of a face-to-face person. But so I'm there with my brothers and his friends. My boy from Chicago, he was like, yo, is this website dating? I'm like, whatever, I don't want to hear that. He like, listen, you don't understand. Willie said, trust me. My brother, trust me. It's a different ball game. Like, word? They said, listen, I know you're ignorant and you're not savvy with all this other, IT stuff when it comes to these dating apps and whatever. We're going to build it for you. Give me your phone. They built me something on this app called Hinge.
Oh, my God. We got to start. This is what we're going to talk about today. we gonna talk about dating still, because it's important. It's truly important. Even the last episode we talked about, I was on the solo one where I talked about men out here trying to live off of women, or women are the come up. But when Pluto came back, he told me about Hinge. But it was funny that he tells me about Hinge, and I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and I saw Melissa Ford. There was Joe Budden's in the match. Like, yo, what did you meet? Who did you meet over the weekend? She was like, well, I met somebody on Hinge. I was like, what the hell is Hinge? So I looked up Hinge too, and we gonna have some stories. Mm-hmm. We got some stories. So tell me what happened. Like, so they set you up a profile, right?
Yeah, they put a profile, and they would ask me, small questions like, yo, what would you say in this situation? No, regular profile stuff.
Yeah.
And what pictures I chose, what pictures I wanted. Yeah. And I wasn't too savvy, so when I was out there, I wasn't really responding to none of them, right? Uh-huh. Because I was just in the mix of doing what I was doing real time. Uh-huh. When I came back home and I seen the messages and the quality of the women that was hitting me, I'm sitting there scratching my head like, oh my, if I knew real time these messages were coming, I knew how to look for the message, I knew how to reply, all the stuff I didn't know, it'd have been a different trip on top of the crazy trip I already went on.
Look.
But yo, I ain't gonna lie, like the class level of Hinge and the detail of how, women describe what they want and who they are, and how they expose themselves to genuinely give you exactly who they are, so there's no hiccups. I respect that, and it makes it elite to me.
I'll be honest with you, like, even when, like, I know how you are when it comes to that technology stuff, right? Yeah. So, like I said, I actually went on because, like I said, I was watching Joe Budden's podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, what is that? Because I realized with the dating sites and stuff like that. Because let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. It's 2023, and I don't care. It's like dating sites. People act like it's taboo. Like, ooh, I don't do that. I don't do that. Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
like. Wait. Here's my thing. Wait, you on your porch? And the chick's coming through, or you on the porch and the dude's coming through in the car. Like, how y'all meeting people nowadays? So let's just keep it 100. Yeah. Let's keep y'all on these dating sites. So stop lying, because I done seen some of y'all that I know on the dating sites. Mm-hmm. Have you ever read it? Cause somebody have you ever seen the profile of somebody like, yo, I know her. Is she on it?
Listen, just as familiar social media is to the world today and the norm, dating site is the norm.
Yeah, it is.
The reason as to why my brothers and them are putting me on, because that's how they communicate. The GZ, Generation Z.
Yeah,
that's how they communicate. That's their world. So us millennials, we've incorporated that world. That's new world. Let me ask you a question. Where you gonna meet somebody at the gym in between her sets? She did a set of squats. She's catching her breath. Hey, ma. How you doing? My name is in between. All right.
Like, how about perv?
All right. You gonna catch somebody crossing the street? You feel me? Trying to pass the red light to get to her car. She just bought something from the Dairy Queen. So you have a segment of 15 seconds to say whatever the hell you got to say. Is that a meeting situation? No. Oh, you go to a lounge, right? Oh, you lounge, hookah spot, whatever the case may be. That's where you normally get the chicks, right? But you figure it's 50-50 chance, and how many chicks are you really going to talk to in the course of a night? 3, 4? You try to holler at 20, everybody look at you like a perv. So thirsty. So everybody else ain't never. All right, so there that goes. Your best chance is catching them at a Target or Walmart, because at least they know they're looking for something. So that's a time of a conversation. So when it comes to dating websites, Cliff, on a busy schedule, of what people are doing, is the most convenient to at least get initial contact with somebody with some type of interest to continue a conversation and potentially build something when you meet someone. It's the most convenient in our everyday stature. Granted, to me, I was very unsuccessful because That was not part of my norm growing up, but I'm adapting to it.
You got to.
And it is what it is.
I think this is the time, like, look, let's be honest. Like, we've had episodes where we talked about internet dating and stuff like that, but the reality is, it's 2023, right? Mm-hmm. And I think with me, I'm a talker, right?
Yeah.
So even in this dating era, my dating experiences, I feel like I'm a podcaster even when I'm dating. Like, for real.
Are you? I never see you have a conversation.
Yo,
we never had a double date or nothing, so I don't know how he converses with
So
women.
when I'm talking, remember how I used to tell you, I was like, I talk in general.
Yeah.
Like, so tell me, what is your experience? I'll be interviewing people that I talk to. And I use it to take it back to the podcast, get the information.
Oh,
right?
nice. So, that's smart. I need to start doing that.
Yeah, so I'm learning about the person I talk to, but at the same time, I'm taking that because I know we do a podcast.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I realized and why I wanted to bring up this conversation, because obviously it's something that we both saw a result from. I told you my experience. Now, my experience, I was only on Hinge. I was on Hinge for 3 days. And I canceled it after 3 days.
I didn't understand why. I'm like, yo, if you're having so much success and fun, how do you just cancel something in 3 days? Anything. What have you ever canceled in 3 days? That's free. It's free.
Yo, I know me. See, the difference is I know me. And I think...
I think most people know them. And they would still talk to them.
You know what it is?
Themselves and be like, cancer's kind of OD. Like, put it on hold.
I probably did.
Or like, let me just ignore it. Let me put hide. You can hide apps, right?
No, I don't need to hide apps from your fucking body.
No, from yourself.
Yeah, nah. If I know it's there, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
No, you gotta hide. I don't feel going through that. I'm busy right now. Kim got football. I gotta coach somebody. You know what I mean? I don't feel it. You know what I mean? Like,
here's why I did it, right? And I'm gonna just say this, right?
Yeah.
It depends on who you are as a person, right? I think at this point, I'm up there in age, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I recognize it's so like. Look how we addicted to looking at our Instagram stories. Look at you right now. You still look at this. Look at Mitch right now. Pluto. He's still on his phone. He can't help it.
Nah, look at something.
Nah, it's addiction.
Somebody text you. You want to see what they need.
So basically, what happens is, how do you find something and get to know somebody when it's so easy? I got on this site for 3 days. And I found 5 people in 3 days. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, maybe the first one I spoke to. What happened to that first one? Obviously, I'm not speaking to the first one because, goddamn, maybe the fourth one, the third one interests me the most. How can I actually handle all 3 of those? Especially, as you said, you got your personal life you're dealing with.
Of course.
You got so much other stuff. And at the same time, you want to get to know the person.
Yeah.
How can I get to know a person if I'm getting love? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
you got to switch your behavior.
No.
It depends what you're actually looking for. You know what I'm saying?
See?
You feel me? So if you're looking to get to know someone, you're looking for a potential connection.
Yes.
To mean something.
Yes.
It's very difficult on Hinge.
Yeah. Because you're going to get love every second.
Yeah, love
and
is...
it's like you're in the candy store.
You don't get love all day, every day. So now, if you got the mentality like, oh, listen, man, you say anything that I'm just not with at all, it's next. It gets it next. It doesn't even matter. So it depends where your mind is. It depends what you're looking for when you go on the website. You know what I mean? If you're just looking for a good time, you want to connect, cool. Now, if you're looking for potentially wanting to build, that's when it can get tempting and confusing.
Yes. Because
it's so many options, and as a human being, you're always going to be like, the next might be better. The next might be
Yes.
better. The next might be better.
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
Like it becomes
As a human.
It becomes a routine, and it's like you're a kid in the candy store, right? I want to try that. I want to try that because it's being presented. It's like if you go to a place, right, and you buy and somebody and you had a nice banquet or something, and people, the waitresses come through. Oh, we have the kiki, right? And they present it to you. Would you like a taste? Sure. The fact that they presented it to you, you're like, all right, I'll take a taste. Then somebody else come through, like, right now our chef is bringing this out. You would like a taste? All right, I'll take. Not that you're gonna eat the whole thing. You just want to taste.
Just like the mall.
Yes.
You feel me? The Chinese, of course. You
the buffet.
Taste.
Yeah, I'll take
the
that.
Buffet. That one too.
If you offering it,
that too. Okay. All right. You know what I mean?
So to me, I'm greedy. I know me. I'm greedy. If they offer me, I'm gonna take a taste. Not saying that I'm gonna buy the whole meal. I'm gonna take that taste.
Yeah.
And let's not get it twisted. Dating is expensive.
Very.
And so
my Lord. Word.
And so to me, I'm like,
hey yo,
I gotta cut this off.
I had a conversation with
What?
It was funny as hell, right? My man's car my man's car, right? So we at the gym and shit, right? And yo, so many bad chicks at LA Fitness. So, oh my Lord. I'm talking about Pakistanis with the wagons.
With the what? With the what?
Wagons. They with them tights now. That'll be all in their ass.
Yo, the chicks
waist
be
like
knowing,
this.
yo.
They had a faded abs. I'm talking about no BBLs. I'm talking about just
it's those leggings.
Oh,
some with those leggings they
God.
can do, and then they got the thing. I'll be like,
yo, chicks from Lebanon, chicks from Brazil, Colombian, black, beautiful women, white chicks looking retarded, Italians, and chicks from. I'm like, oh my God. This is what the gym does? Y'all need to go to the gym, yo. Word is born. But anyways.
But you say you can't.
It was so funny. He goes, damn, Mitch. I remember I used to fuck with chicks that look like that. He was like, nah, them chicks too expensive. Now, I look for chicks that have three kids, you feel me, 40 plus, that know niggas ain't shit. So I creep up in there, be convenient, it is what it is, and call it a day. And I'm like, yeah, they're expensive. They want to go to every restaurant. He goes, they want to go to every restaurant that they find in IG. I want to go that one. They don't even know the name of the shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you right. They expensive, yo. So dating expensive, especially the younger chicks that got that look that I'm telling you, or the chicks that I've seen in the gym or IG or whatever. It's expensive.
Ladies, 40 plus, I'm coming to your defense. I'm gonna say this, and I've been saying it all my life. It's the 40 plus that's ruling shit right now.
Right now, y'all running it.
In my opinion,
y'all running it.
I think it's the 40 plus that's killing it.
Y'all running it right now.
I don't think it's the 30s.
No.
I don't think it's the 30s.
No. 30s is the bad. 30s like middle class. 40s like the rich. 20s like the poor. 30s like middle class. They just victims.
And that's why, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know why? Because they still feel like they in the 20s. They still feel like they bad enough to get what the younger chicks is moving like, but they still want a little bit of what 40 plus as far as success is concerned. So their expertise, they feel like they have. I don't know. It gets deep, man. I don't want to go into it.
I'm going into it.
I'm about to be 40.
I'm 38.
I'm gonna be 39 next year.
Look,
and I'm gonna be 40. So look, I'm repping for the 40s. You heard?
I'm 47, and when I met Mitch, Mitch, I know Mitch since 2010. Mm-hmm. And I used to tell him a long time ago, even back then, I was like, bruh, leave out of that environment, bruh. Leave out of it. Because what I've learned is this.
It took me 13 years, but
I don't like for certain. I know the dynamic of everybody. I've been there. Because me, from my age, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I ain't messed up in this game, right? Mm-hmm. And so my dating demographic, my dating game is from young to old. So I'm gonna be able because I'm a podcaster, I use this information to be able to bring back to you guys, right? And what I realize is like, I can't deal with somebody that come at me and be like, because I'm young and you got me fucked up, because the reality is, look at the 40 plus.
Yeah.
They out here in the gym. They getting it. Mm-hmm. They looking right. Mm-hmm. And not only that, they experience and understand that I ain't with that play, boo-boo, fool shit. Yeah. I'm about some serious stuff. Well. And now but always understand that woman that's in her 40s, she ain't trying to play. She's like, yo, you about this life?
Or not.
I ain't looking for nobody.
It seemed like loyalty is strong for the 40 plus. The loyalty and commitment to somebody is strong. Like, ain't no, this guy's cuter, or this guy has more money, or this. If they rock with you, they rock with you.
And 9 times out of 10, they already established.
Yeah.
So like when I went on Hinge, what I was able to see was that the quality was better.
Yeah. Yeah, the quality. It
lie.
shocked me.
Yeah,
it shocked me.
Bro, didn't I call you?
Yeah, you called me and I told you, yo, Willie Ben put me on.
Yeah, you told you. Yeah. I was like, yo.
So I said, but I never explored it. Because of you, I explored it.
Guys and ladies, I had to go to this dude. It was like,
we went out. We went out Friday.
Yeah. And I was like, bruh, you still got to connect it to Kenya.
Yeah, I had Nairobi chicks. I'm like, yo, how I get the American chick?
Yeah, when I went to adjust it, you still had it in Kenya.
In Kenya.
And I'm like, bruh.
Yo, girl hit me. I'm like, miss, she hit you 2 weeks ago.
Kenya.
Like,
and she's in
Kenya.
Like,
how do we get the girls from America? Is Hinge in America? I'm sitting here. Because they introduced me. I thought it was some international WhatsApp type thing at first. Look. That's how I'm not into the dating thing.
Look. But you know what I realized, though? This is the era we live in, bro.
Yeah. No, I know.
It's sad. Like,
so once you located that's when I found, wow, this is cool.
Yo, let me just tell you. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you. I set it up for him, right? They got everything situated. And he said, oh, all right. Like, yo, the likes expired. And that's all I'm going to leave it at. He said, the likes expired. Wait, what's going on?
Word.
I said,
you get a limit of likes.
Yo, and all I got to say is that I saw
for free. When you do it for free, you get a limit of likes. You got to wait till the next day. You get another limit of likes, you gotta wait till the next day. So you probably get like 7 likes a day. So you gotta like the one you know what I mean? No guarantee for them to hit you back.
Yeah, at all. But you know what? I think like with us, our age groups will be probably a little bit different, because I'm gonna go probably a little bit higher.
No, but my range was good. My shit was like from 22 to 40, like to 50 or something.
Okay, so I range.
My range is 48, 49. Oh man, they got some good boom boom. I'm with it.
You can get it too.
You get 48, 49, you can get it. 22, 23, you can get it just the same. You feel me? I'm 38, yo. I mean, I'm around. Listen, I'm from around the way. You feel me? I get all that. You feel me? It's what you into, but my range is. This is the prime. This is my prime. I believe. That's why I'm back in the gym. I'm back healthy. I feel like this is the prime, or the middle of my life of the prime. It only gets worse from here. But you know what I mean?
But the question I have for you, right? Like, obviously, we've had conversations where we talk about the POF.
Oh yeah, the POF.
We talked about
POF back in the day.
We talked about. Tinder. We talked about
they got the black,
Facebook,
the black whatever. They got the Facebook dating. They have even the MySpace and the IGs. Those are dating things too.
No, but what I've come to find out, as I said, I be on my podcast ish, right?
Yeah.
And when I do speak to someone, like, see me, I do like to have conversation. That's me. I'm a talker.
Yeah, that's my pet. Not my pet peeve, but that's my weakness. To have long conversation with random people. He can have conversation with random people. Like, random with no interest. Like, I can't just proactively just be like, I'm going to have a conversation with this person. I got to be like intrigued into conversation, and then it grows into conversation. He can tell himself, I'm going to have a conversation before he even talk to the person. and then do it. That's kind of hard. That's me forcing myself.
Nah,
if
like
you bad, of course I'm gonna make the attempt. But that's a reason. He don't even need a reason. He just let me get to know you.
Because you gotta understand. Like look, one of the things that I find when I was speaking to people, what they would say is the flaw is like dating online is the consistency.
Yeah,
they said because most of the females would say that they'll meet somebody, the guy will say hi, good morning, and then they go ghost.
Yeah,
right.
That's my problem.
But I understand why that happens.
It is
because it's so many people coming, and that's why I had to cancel. How can I if I'm talking to all these people?
Yeah, if you got 15 people in your inbox,
you're not talking to all those people.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Nah, I'm not.
The first, second, or third person that hits you, you respond, and then you respond again, and then the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh person, they come with the good morning, good morning, good morning.
You forgot about the first three.
Exactly. So now it's 6 p.m. They hit you at 11. Now you
paying attention to the most recent.
So it's
and that's what happens. You pay attention to the most recent.
Caught myself in that. I'm like,
and it's not
this too much, man. Let me just
look. But you ain't gonna cancel.
No, I ain't gonna cancel. But now I'm just gonna change the approach. The approach is, what up? What we doing now? Free tonight? Tomorrow? No. Next.
And see, ladies.
That's it.
Ladies,
next.
The thing is, it's not like
that's the only way it could be able to be like something that's sincere and something that's natural.
Get me,
yes,
get me.
Correct.
It's like get me. I need to.
We don't have
but see me. All right, I'll be honest. It's like I'm not greedy, right? Mm-hmm. So if I go on right, and you meet somebody and you start talking to them, you're like, you know what, that. Because, see, you got to always understand, and ladies, sometimes you're going to find out what it is that you want from a person as long as you know where you are in your life. And at the same time, by knowing what it is that you want, don't be afraid to be able to ask the things that you want. Because you have to be your own representation. And then at the same time, that person being comfortable with you, they're going to express themselves. The sooner you guys express yourself, then you'll know, like, is this something I'm going to choose to move forward? And if this is something that you choose to move forward, now you got to get to the point of like, yo, we going to meet up. Because I don't believe in that a month, we still ain't meet up. Nah, it's a waste of time. Yeah. I'm not waiting a month before I meet
I do that a lot. 3 months, 4 months.
Do you understand what the dating
months.
site is?
No. I'm talking about this in life. Like, I bag somebody, I get somebody's number, whatever. We talk. I just have so much shit going on, life. Yeah. And then,
but like you said, it's about
it'd be like
about what
4
it is
months,
that you want in
it'd
life.
be a day that exactly like I got so much.
Has anything changed, Mr. Pluto? Because I mean, we are documented with these podcasts.
Yeah,
because it was like a lot of shit you was said at one time when we first started.
Has anything changed? It hasn't changed on some 180 stuff.
As you looked at things a little different though.
I feel like I need to be more proactive, and I need to be more. I forget the word. I need to be more intentional of how I move, especially with females and women and connecting with other people. Based on experience, based on life, and based on just my well-being. I just need to be more intentional versus just freestyling and just it is what it is. It is what it is. But because I felt like I lost throughout my life. I lost a lot of good potential people that what I mean, that I could see myself like, wow, you know what I mean. Yeah. I lost something that could have changed my life. You feel me? And I don't think I can ever replicate it. But now, if I'm intentional and I'm proactively, I might find something that intrigues me a little differently.
Yo.
But I haven't changed. I mean, I ain't looking for no wife. I ain't looking for all the crazy stuff. But I do want to have a family eventually.
You know what? Wait. I'm gonna say something, right? And I'm gonna do this because I was speaking to someone that I had met on Hinge, and we were talking, and I was like, check out the podcast. And she was like, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and I wanted criticism. She was like, I don't know if you really want me to say what I really think about the podcast, and I was like, no, tell me. I always want the podcast to grow. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. But
you're ready.
She was saying that when she looked at the podcast, what would grab her? It's really nothing that would grab her. Is like you guys don't come up with stats or facts and stuff like that. It's just talking about based on opinion.
Yeah.
But what I tried to inform her was I said, what we do is this, which the podcast is called Shoot the Ish, right? We can talk about all, like, everybody has a show, but here's the funny thing. Everything is opinion based, right? Everything. When you see every show that you see, even popular people, it's all opinion based. Yeah. Because nobody's a psychiatrist. Yeah. Let's just be honest.
It's based on the opinions of the people running the show. And their experience.
So, to me, what we always try to do on this show is, if you realize, we're going to talk about a real experience of real men. Not these men that you don't. We are the men in the street that y'all meet.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves to be able to say, look, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Whether or not you like it or not, this is what's going on. I am a guy. I'll keep it on. I'm 47. I'm 47 years old. Single. Dating. And what I'm saying is I'm going to be honest to be able, like, look, sometimes I may do this. Sometimes I may say this. But I go with my heart. And ladies, if y'all out here, like, we don't care. Like, right now, we talked about Hinge, right? But we're telling you a situation like, yo, this is different than what we've been experiencing. And if you've been along with the journey, you've seen, we talk about podcast. I mean, POV. Yeah. We talked about all these other websites. Facebook, but keep it 100. Y'all ain't never hear me say I went on a dating site and I canceled after 3 days. I can't, because what you're seeing is a man who realized that at his point in his life, 47, you can't be playing out here in these streets. You got to take some shit serious. But as you see my counterpart, he gonna be like, yo, I'm out here. But obviously there's an age gap right there. Even though he be wanting to say it ain't age gap.
But I'm not saying I'm out here. I'm just saying I need to be more intentional. That's kind of closing the gap.
Yeah, I guess
that's closing the gap.
Well, that would be a change before. I'd be like, yo, nigga, you was more confusing.
Yeah.
But what I realize is this: like, what we try to do is just be as honest as we can, and I think that's the point, because there's so many, like, from the topics we talk about. Sometimes I'm like, look, why aren't people being honest? Why aren't people keeping it real? And like I said, when I date, I try to bring it back to the podcast. I meet females that say, yo, I need a man. I said, damn, I need you on this podcast to say that. Yeah. Because everybody act like they don't need nobody.
We need y'all. Nah, we need you on the podcast. They don't need
nobody. Like, I'm a female, I'm a boss bitch. And I'll be like, y'all don't need nobody?
They all need somebody. Every single person, woman and man. That's the nature of human beings. We need a companionship. The reason why God made Eve for Adam. You feel me? Companionship is needed. With animals, with everything. Companionship is needed. So all this other deflections is just real. It's just it's just a comfort a wounded person.
It's a defense mechanism.
It's a defense mechanism to comfort a wounded situation.
To act like I'm good. Nah, we're human. Like you said, we're humans. Humans, we love to cohabitate with each other. So to act like as a human, you're content with being by yourself.
Word. I'm a boss. I don't need no man. Or dude, like, look, I get all the biddies. I don't need no girlfriend.
Look, me as a guy. Like, yo, look. Me as a guy. Let me say it. Me as a guy. I live by myself. I can adapt to the situation I'm in because I'm in it. That don't necessarily mean that I got it. I want to be in it. I'm not going to go out and do some dumb stuff and just pick anybody, but I can adapt to the situation I'm in. But if it was up to me, I would love to have a woman beside me to come home to be happy with, to be able to say, you know what? I miss her. See, that's deep. I miss her.
Yeah.
I want to see her.
Yeah.
I want to be able to say,
I can't wait for the weekend.
Yeah, I can't wait till the weekend
because we're doing something. Yeah.
Yes. And I think I always say this, and when you're on these dating sites, they be like, what are you looking for? You know what I say? I want to meet a woman I can't be without. That's my thing.
Yeah,
I want
hard.
to be with somebody I can't be without. Because if it's easy to leave you, I never connected to. I never really connected with you. And when you think about
that's hard as hell though.
Yeah.
That's hard as hell to find, man. You can't. That's too aggressive.
Is it aggressive?
That's an aggressive statement on a dating site.
Think about it.
That's hard as hell. Like,
wait. But what is your point then? If you
no, I get it. But that's what you hoping to get to.
Yeah, I mean, that's my objective. But knowing that that's my objective, why do you think I canceled after 3 days? I got to get to know somebody. Mm-hmm. If I'm out here just running here, like, because I'm not gonna lie, Hinge is was that a grasshopper? Oh shit, I got grasshoppers down in the basement.
Nah, we good.
So it's like if your intention is to get to know somebody, right? If that's what you're looking for, you can't. I don't see how you can 1, 2, 3, and as you already seen, how many can you get real fast?
7, 8 in an hour.
So
an hour.
How can you
concentrate for 1 hour? You're getting 7, 8 the next hour.
And so my question would be,
just have a whole. Now you feel like a female for once. This is how females go through every day. They get 150 DMs every day, so they pick and choose 1 or 2. They feel like a female.
So fellas, guess
Hinge
what?
makes you feel like a female.
Hinge got some things on there.
Yeah.
Trust
and believe.
You can throw away pop. You can throw away
Facebook dating. Throw away IG. You can
throw away
nigga, you throw away the cheeks you already have. Throw them out on the side. Look for replacements. You know, feel me?
Yo,
word up.
I think you know what I think about Hinge. Hinge was look like, hey Melissa Ford, if you listen, yo, if I wasn't watching Joe Butt podcast, I would have never even knew of a goddamn Hinge. But what I realized was like, it made you realize like, it is stuff out here. And what I found out with Hinge is that they keep it 100. I think they're more genuine.
Yeah, they're 10 times genuine. They have literal video shoots of them on their outings.
It's like a video clip.
Video clips of them on vacations. Like real life, like nice quality. I'm sitting there like going through, like you feel like you almost know the person before you even talk to the person.
But you still got
before you even hear like.
But you still got the bullshit.
Of course.
I think the thing.
I think you always have to have your defense up.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with social media,
online
and you
dating,
do online dating.
Because online dating,
you gotta tell yourself like whatever it is, it's 2 points below. If you think she's an 8, she's a 6. You think she's a 6, she's a 4.
You know what I realized though?
And then she has problems that come along with it.
You're right.
I'm always on the negative. It's never up. It's always down. It goes both ways, men and women.
Yeah, I think.
Who's going to portray their flaws?
But you know what? When I was saying you still got the bullshit, I look at it like this, right?
Yeah.
The bullshit comes with when you meet females, even on here, just like men have. I mean, men normally aren't the winners on online dates. It's usually the female.
Yeah.
But when you talk to a female, you talking to it, women will ghost you quick on
ASAP.
on that because they got 150 men just in line waiting for them.
Correct.
So that's when you got to realize that, am I taking it serious with this chick, or like I'm really trying to get to know her? Then you just all of a sudden disappear, because she on it heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you got to realize like, am I gonna put that time, or should I do the same thing that they doing? But it's like, when it's all said and done, it's like you really saying like, what is my intention with this, right? And for the first time, I would say on a dating site, I think I got love on it. But as I already told you, I had to cancel.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, you cancel. You married. Your wife gonna catch me. Your girlfriend's gonna catch me.
Shit, right?
He's single as hell. I couldn't handle it. She can't. What you mean? Like, I told him hide the app or something. Like, what you mean you can't handle it? Yo, man, this is too much. Yo, I know me.
Yo,
Feel me?
it's like I'm a kid.
I know me. I'm like,
look, bruh, you showed me your Hinge, right?
Yo.
And if I know I would have been on, I probably would have like, oh, let me see.
This is
too.
one day.
Yo, I can't do that. It's too much for me. I'm not a young boy no more. Like, that's just. And plus, you know the difference between me and you. I talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to all these fucking people.
See,
you like.
I talk. You free?
You like, you free? All right, next. Cool. You free?
Nah.
I'll meet you next week. I'll meet you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You gonna have a date Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, yo, you free? Yo, let's get it. Let's get it popping.
Thursday. Yo, you're not too far. 15 minutes. All right, cool. I'll meet you at such and such.
Yeah.
I'll pick you up at such
so
and
we
such.
rock with it.
Word.
But I realized, like, guys.
But I ain't even on it like that, man. It was just exciting, of having it for a day or whatever. But now it's very convenient. No, I'm just saying it's very convenient, and trust me, I will explore.
Are we gonna do Mitch Quest for Love again?
Wait, we don't know. Let's give it a week. Let's give it a week.
Yeah,
you feel me? I want to see how. I don't know if they might catfish me. I want to see how that goes, because the profile, the platform is great. The foundation is great.
One of your scenarios, she
based on that. But let's see.
Oh, she may have her breath might stink.
It might have been 10 years ago. I got hit with that before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I got on the episode like 5 or something. You know what I mean? I got hit with, this must have been your college pick. Now you 40. So you hit me 20 years.
Yo. Nah, but you know what, guys? We obviously, it was after 3 weeks. We ain't do an episode. Mitch came back, Mr. Pluto. But, guys, we did change up the scenery down here. You guys don't see it yet, but we definitely changed the whole scenery. Mm-hmm. We are going to be planning on getting more guests. We got a little section.
We got a whole section.
We got a whole section over here. Got the camera set up. So what we're going to try to do is just have.
We got 5-6 people over here. We have another 4 or 5. We have a whole team. So if y'all interested, you feel me? Reach out.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah, all topics is welcome.
We want to be able to I want to be able to keep you guys entertained. Look, and all I got to keep saying is let's continue to like, subscribe, share. And again, I got to apologize because it has been 3 weeks since we shot an episode. So, but some of that was me trying to rearrange the studio little area. But once you guys see what we did, you'll see what we were trying to do. So at this point, I'd like to just say thank you guys again for continuing to tune into the episodes. Definitely leave your likes, subscribes, and as I seen, we are still getting subscribers. I thought by the end of the summer I was gonna hit that 1,000 mark subscribers. Didn't get it, almost to 900, but it's coming. But up until then, definitely appreciate the love and the support. Leave those comments. Leave those likes and definitely share. You got anything you want to say before we?
Yeah, I think you need to re-download the app of Hinge. You'll get the extra 100 to get to the 1,000.
You know what? Yo, wait. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying.
Mr. Pluto did tell me. He was like, Cliff, did you forget you do a podcast, right? That helps. That's a part of the business motto. Like, these are places you meet people as far as guests, topics, subscribers. And I was like, you know what? I really was looking at Hinges for what it was for. Dating and getting to know people. I forgot. I use this also for subscriptions. I use it also for
that's how I'm looking at
business.
It too.
So
I'm looking at it.
I'm sorry, I messed up.
Part, man. I'm like, yeah.
Hopefully, guys, next
come on
week,
the show.
Hopefully, we haven't had a guest in a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week we're gonna try to get a guest here.
Yeah.
We definitely some ladies to be able to talk about some stuff, but we're definitely trying to get some guests next week. So definitely appreciate the love. Tune in, and I'll like to just say peace out.